So I go for another whipping, and that whipping was my lips. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all ever had someone play with your feelings? Like, they treat your feelings like they went into a Toys R Us, RIP Toys R Us, by the way. Walking around, taking a sweet time, and they find the toy that they like. You know how toys used to have that little button where it says, try me? Yeah, they treat that try me button like your feelings. And they just press on it so much and then just leave it. They leave it there. They don't buy it. They don't have the whole experience. They just rent it for 30 plus minutes and don't want the whole thing, the whole toy. Just leave it there and just leave it used and abused. Not abused like in, yeah, no, none of that, but abused like, you hurt my, you hurt my heart, like that. But yeah, for anyone who's ever been through that, I'm sure you're gonna be able to relate to the story. And to anyone who hasn't experienced that, this is a story on someone who experienced it, and in hopes of you not going through that. So let's get into it. This story takes place in college, and at the time, I was just arriving at college, and I didn't know anyone, so I was trying to, get to know people. And in the midst of doing that, one night at the apartment complex where I stayed at, I saw this girl that I thought I knew. I talked to her, and it turns out that I did know her, and where I knew her from was this program I was in during high school called FCCLA. I'm not going to get too deep into it this video, maybe another one, but it's an organization founded upon principles such as leadership and just being on a path to success. And while I was in FCCLA, I would go to conventions, and I saw her at one of the conventions. We didn't talk, but I just remember her face. I don't know why, but I just remember seeing her face. So yeah, it turns out I did know her. And we apparently got cool after that, and she invited me to her room just to kick it and just to get to know people, just what I had in mind. So, we did that. And when she invited me to her room, she had some pretty good looking roommates. Like, I probably would talk to all her roommates except one. It was weird. Like, she always had that one roommate I would not talk to, but everybody else, slide them through. And amongst all these females that I saw, it was one in particular that I was like, oh my goodness, I really, really want her. Like, I really want to talk to her. And we gonna call this one Wine. You gonna find out later. But yeah, so I'm looking at Wine. I'm like, let me get a sip in my mind. Not to her, because I was not confident in myself to talk to her. So I just left that alone. Fast forward, I say a month or two, maybe, I guess, and me and Gray get really cool, and I get really cool with people she's cool with. So much so that the friends that she introduced me to would offer to take me to the grocery store, and we would all shop and get groceries or whatever, and just hang out afterwards, maybe. And this one night in particular, I helped Gray put her groceries back in her room. And as I'm leaving, Wine comes out the door. She's like,
Are you leaving?
was like,
Yeah, I have to get back to my room so I can go to sleep and wake up for school in the morning.
and then she was like,
Oh, okay.
and the way she looked at me when she said that was like, I wish you would stay longer and talk to me and sip on this wine. But I left it alone. But I felt something was there. It's like a teeny, tiny bit of something there. But, I just kept that in the back of my head and left it alone. Some more time passes, and me and Juan start talking more. We get closer, and out of nowhere, she invites me to watch a movie. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Everybody's gonna kick it. We're gonna, watch a movie. And then Gray talks to me. She was like, "Oh, do you like my friend?" And I was like, "Yeah, she's pretty cool. I do like her." And she was like, "Oh, well, you guys are gonna be watching a movie, I heard." And I was like, "Well, I thought we was all supposed to be watching." She was like, "Nah, apparently it's gonna be y'all two." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm in the room now, and me and Juan are watching a movie in her room, and nothing happens. We just watch the movie, and then just kick it. But now when I got to the room, it was like, I say 6, 7-ish, kind of in the late afternoon. But after the movie, it's like 9, 10-ish, I would say. And we're in the living room just kicking it, and it's me, her, and the homie Daz, and we're all just watching a movie on Netflix. So, I'm cool and kicking it, just seeing where things go. And after a couple movies, it's like 11, 12-ish. So Daz was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go home and sleep." And so I'm just sitting there, wanted to hear something from her saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go sleep too." Like, I'm just about to see y'all guys later. But no words of that nature come out her mouth. So we're both there, just kicking it, watching movies. I'm like, okay, it might be time to make a move. I'm thinking that in the back of my head. I don't carry out this plan till 2 movies later. And after the 2 movies, I'm like, yo, I'm still here, Netflix, and chilling. I need to make a move. So it's in the forefront of my mind now. And I'm like, okay, I gotta find some way to initiate some moves. So I go to tickling her. I tickling her. Kiki, haha, Kiki, haha.
That's not fair. You need to find another weapon.
I hear that. In my mind, I'm like, another weapon. Girl, the way you said that, So I go for another whipping, and that whipping was my lips. So I proceed to kiss her on her neck, and she doesn't say anything. I'm looking at her. She just sitting there with her eyes closed, just like not saying anything. I didn't hear anything, and then I stopped, and she doesn't say anything. I'm looking like, okay, like nothing else is happening, I guess. I'm not saying any of this. We're just looking at each other, just like, now what, I guess. And then after that, we just watch more movies. We watch more movies, and I'm just there. She doesn't say anything to me. Like, we don't, it's awkward in the sense of like, okay, like I thought we were supposed to do something, but it's not awkward because we're still cooling, which is weird. It was such a weird dynamic, and we would just watch movies for the rest of the night, and she fell asleep, and I'm just sitting there on the couch with her, just like, man, I mess up. What is going on? What's going to happen next? And nothing happens. She sleeps, wakes up in the morning, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of early. I'm gonna leave, and she's like, okay, cool. And I leave, and I'm just like, I just mess up everything. Like what? Like, what did I do wrong? I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I text her afterwards. I'm like, oh, was that kiss okay? hey, was that alright? And she was like, yeah, it was kind of weird. I didn't like it like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I understand. We still were friends, but now she knows I have feelings for her. And this is where the feelings began to get poked, and this is where the mind games of wine began.
There will be a part 2 to this video coming soon. Stay on the lookout for that. Special thank you to Peppermint Batty for being the female voice actor in the video. You guys should check out her channel. She's very funny and very cool people. But yeah, thank you to everyone who watched. Don't forget to like, comment, share with a friend, and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I do upload. Love you, and see you all soon.